everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to all of my subscribers. I appreciate you all so much. Welcome to anyone who is new. Thank you for watching. Today I am doing the 3 scents, 3 memories tag, and I am way behind on my tag videos right now. So there will be a couple more that I do this week from some wonderful friends in the fragrance community. This tag, I was tagged by Gids, and I will leave his channel below. Please check out his channel. He's just so eloquent and refined, and he just does a wonderful job describing fragrances, so please go give him a visit. Now, we know, of course, certain smells, it could be food, it could be something, in the environment, whatever it is, some certain smells bring back memories for us. And I have 3 perfumes that when I smell them and when I see them, they just automatically bring up really clear, vivid memories for me. And the very first one is Vie Belle. And the reason this is so special is I went to Spain in 2012 and I traveled overseas by myself, and that was a big deal. It was just some place I had always wanted to go, so I'm like, Deb, go ahead and just finally do it. And I went and visited Barcelona and visited the museums, some of the amazing sites, met some wonderful people. The food was amazing, the jewelry was amazing. It was just like being in like fairy tale land at that time, and I was just so excited to be over there. So it's a time in my life that will always stand out for me. So coming back, I had a layover in France, and walking through the airport, there was a young lady outside of one of the perfume shops, and she had this particular fragrance, and this is September 2012. This had not come out in the United States yet, as far as I know. I hadn't seen it when I left in August to go over to Spain, because I didn't come back until sometime in September. So she sprayed it, and I just fell for this immediately. Loved it just right off the bat, and tucked this bad boy in my purse and went home. And on the plane, I'm thinking like this was the epitome of a souvenir for me. Like all the little trinkets or whatever that I got in Spain, nothing compared to this, because I was like super heavy into perfume even back then. And to get this and know that, I had gotten like the first, is it first edition? I just feel like I got the first edition of this perfume. It had just come out. So I was so excited, and every time I see this, I kind of look at it as a memento versus like something that I should be putting on, so I don't use it as much as I should. I have a couple of the flankers that I probably use a little bit more. So anyway, Vie Belle will always be special to me because it had just come out, and I really felt like I came upon something special. And I know a lot of people wear it. I don't care. I will always love this. And I think so many fragrances have tried to replicate the special just nature and vibe of Vie Belle like over the years, but this will always be like the original for me. So really, really special. So the next fragrance that is so special to me is Daisy Ooh So Fresh by Marc Jacobs. And the reason this one is so special to me is because it reminds me of my brother. My brother would rag on me all the time. I mean, that's what siblings do. They talk about you, talk about your clothes, they talk about everything. I mean, that's what brothers and sisters do, right? So one day we were going to the movies, and he picked me up, and I got in the car, and he's like, Deb, you smell good. He's like, you smell like you actually took a shower today. And of course we laughed, because, again, my brother is ragging on me, trying to say, like, I don't smell like I take showers. But he was like, that smells really good. He's like, you just smell really fresh. So ever since then, and that was some years ago, every time I see this in the cabinet, I just always think about my brother, and I just always know that when I put this on, I will smell good. Like, I don't even have to think about it, because it met my brother's, seal of approval. He put his stamp of approval on this one. So yeah, every time I see this one, it reminds me of my brother. The next and last one, anybody who has been subscribed to me for a while has heard me talk about Loukhoum and the incident that I had. But for those of you who are new and haven't heard it, this has always been one of my favorite perfumes. But there was an incident with a woman that really messed up my experience with this perfume at that moment. I have gotten over it, but I always think about it. So I was getting on the metro, and it was my bad because I didn't think about how strong and how potent this particular fragrance is. And I had put it on, and I sat next to this lady on the metro, and she is what we would call a modern day Karen now. Like, that term wasn't in use a few years ago, but she was the epitome of that. So I sat down, and I mean, immediately she was like, oh my God, your perfume is just so strong. And of course, you get embarrassed when somebody does that to you, like, what are you going to do? Like, I couldn't get up and leave. The train is moving. There was nowhere else for me to sit. And I didn't want to be the angry black woman and say to her what I really wanted to say to her. So I just kind of pulled my coat over a little bit. I pulled my coat, tried to, stifle the smell of the perfume. But she was just, oh my goodness, and maybe it was that bad, I'm not sure, but nobody behind me and no one in front of me was doing all of this. And I mean, I even remember exactly what she looks like, unfortunately. So I had to kind of get past that, but it did serve as a lesson for me to just be really careful about the amount of perfume that I'm putting on before I go out in public, before I go into a closed space, bus, metro, meeting, whatever it is. So she sucks, but it was a good lesson for me. And I still love my Loukhoum. I will always love my Loukhoum. This is by Keiko Mecheri, and it is strong. It is not for the faint of heart. But fortunately, I never saw that woman again. And also, I don't wear this on the metro either. So she did kind of teach me a good lesson. So whatever. Those are the 3 memories that I have with these particular perfumes. So yeah, do me a favor, and if you are so inclined, please just give me one of your memories, about somebody giving you a hard time about your perfume, because she just like made me feel so bad. Like, is there something really wrong with my choices of perfume? So yeah, like I said, I still love it regardless. But let me know if something like that has happened to you, and then I won't feel so bad and feel so alone in the world. Anyway, thank you all so much for sharing this time with me. And fortunately, with the perfumes that I have, most of them evoke like really good memories, like really good times in my life. So thank you so much for watching, and please like and share if you would like to. But yeah, please leave a comment so we can chat below. And I will see you next time. Bye.